Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a major beauty haul. I went on holiday and I was stopped over in America for a few days, so I did some beauty shopping, and you know, I do feel like I got a lot of things, but I probably could have got a lot more, so I'm just going to show you what I got now, so stay tuned. Okay, so what I've actually done is I've just spread all that makeup out in front of me, and it's in like this massive pile, all spread out into kind of categories in how I want to talk about it. While I was in America, I drove, so I was able to go wherever I wanted really, so I hit up a lot of not drugstores, or is it they call them drugstores? I went to like a couple of Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, Target, I went to Sephora, I went to Ulta. You know, it was really great that I could drive around because I could really, you know, I could go to lots of different places, and it actually wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be driving around, so I'd really recommend it if you're, you know, like from the UK or another country, to drive in America, because it wasn't as intimidating as I thought it was going to be. So let's start off. So I'm going to start off with Sephora. Now I went to the Sephora at the Florida Mall. So I went to the store inside the JCPenney's, and then they also had a store as well. But I bought the majority of the stuff at the JCPenney's because the helper, or the girl who worked there, was so nice. And then when I went into the other store, I couldn't move without them saying, "Are you alright? Are you alright?" So I felt like I couldn't shop. So yeah, I got the majority of the stuff inside the JCPenney. So the first thing I got was the Sephora Favorites Next Level Nudes, and it just looks like that. Now this is the one from inside JCPenney. There is another version of this, the actual Sephora one, but I actually prefer this one better, because it has a Bite Beauty, it has Too Faced, Makeup Forever, Nars, Decay and Steeler, and I think the Sephora one had an Estee Edit, which I'm not that bothered about, and then another one which was replacing two of these products. So they're only small size ones, but it were $28 and you are getting 6 products, so I do really like this. And you know, really, when are you going to use a full lipstick? So I'd rather have 6 smaller ones than one bigger one. So yeah, that was $28. As I said, the girl inside of the JCPenney was absolutely lovely, and she set me up with a Sephora card, which I actually can't find now, but she actually put it down that it was my birthday, so I got the birthday treat, which is a small Tarte blush and Tarte lip paint, and I haven't tried any of the Tarte lip paint, so I'm really excited to try that. And she did actually drop this box, and the blush kind of nicked a little bit, but I'm not bothered because it was free. So that is another item I got. So I wanted to try out some of the Sephora own brand products, and I got one of the cream lip stains. This is like their liquid lipsticks, and this is in the colour Pink Peony, and it's such a lovely like nude colour, right on my street, and these are only about $14, so I really like that. And then to go with that, I actually bought like a lip liner. These were only about $12 as well. This is called Number 1 the Nudist, and this was such a lovely colour, so I got them too, and they felt really lovely when I swatched them in store. Then I got the next 3 items in the other store, in the store that I couldn't move in. So I got the this is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Ludwig. This is not out in the UK yet. Well, these colours aren't, because she's just brought out a new load of colours. They're available in America. I think they're coming like in a couple of months to the UK. So when I originally looked at these online, I thought Ophelia was going to be my colour, and this was it was a shade lighter than this. But when I actually swatched Ophelia, it was very warm, and I really like cool kind of nudes on my lips. And I actually really like this Ludwig, or Ludwig, I don't know how you want to pronounce it. I actually like this one better, and this was the shade darker, so you ended up getting this colour. So that is Ludwig, and I can't remember, I think these were like $20 and they're £16 in the UK, so there's not a lot of saving on the Kat Von D, but you are just getting it. I'm just getting it a little bit earlier than the UK release. So while I was in there, they had a Sephora illuminating palette, and I really wanted to try that because I swatched it and it was really nice. and the texture of it was really soft. It looked really, you know, illuminating, so I really wanted to give it a try. And in every Sephora I went to, they didn't have it, so it must have just been a hot product. They have it on the website, but it would be quite not difficult for me to get in the UK, but you've got to buy a certain amount of things to get like the cheaper postage, and then you've got to pay customs, so I just couldn't be bothered with that, so I didn't get it in the end. But I did get these Sephora luminizing drops. Now you can, this is the colour Morning Light, so it's kind of like a light goldy champagne colour. Now you can use this as a base, or you can use it like as a, you know, as a highlighter, or, you know, as a base before you put in on highlighters. This was only about $14, so yeah, I'm really excited to try this out. And then the last thing I got from Sephora was this Nars. It's a blush and bronzer duo. I'm not sure if we actually have these in the UK, or if these are kind of limited edition, or if this was like a Sephora exclusive or something, because I don't remember seeing these in quite a while. I have seen them in the past, I just don't feel like I've seen them in a while. So it just looks like this, and the normal Nars packaging, and then when you open it up, it's got the it's the Laguna bronzer and the Orgasm blush. Now I did used to have the Orgasm blush and I absolutely loved it, so that's why I picked that up again. And then everybody raves about Laguna, so I thought you know, I'd pick them up, and it was only like $24 for both of these, and you would normally pay that and more for one. So I thought, even though I'm the smaller each of the products, I am getting two, which I do prefer. I'd rather have small amounts and more things than like one big product that it will take me ages to use. So that's the last thing I got from Sephora. So I did actually get a few more things from Sephora, but these were the point perks. I forgot my card when this new card that I'd just been set up, I forgot it. You know, I must not have just put it in my purse. I couldn't find it, so I couldn't check whether I had any points on it. So she checked by my email address to see whether I had an account, and I think she found my Sephora online account, because I seemed to have like 300 points all of a sudden. So she let me redeem them, and then I got a Mini Purity 3-in-1 facial cleanser. I got the Time in a Bottle repair serum from Philosophy. So that's 2 Philosophy products. Yes, 2 Philosophy products. And then a Marc Jacobs mascara, because I've heard everybody goes on about Marc Jacobs as a brand, so I thought, well, I'll give it a go. These were all free, I didn't pay for them, so I was like, yeah, I'll have them. So the next thing I'll talk about is a CCO. I went to a cosmetic company outlet, and if you don't know what they are, we do have them in the UK, but we don't have that many of them. They are outlets which are predominantly the Estee Lauder brand, the Estee Lauder company's brands. So they are every company that the Estee Lauder company owns. So like say MAC, Smashbox, Bobbi Brown, Clinique, Origins, you know, Estee Lauder itself, Estee Edit, you know, all those kind of products, they have them, and they're all discontinued, overstocked, things like that. So you can, you know, you can get some really good bargains, and I actually did. So the first thing I got was a MAC lipstick. Now this is from the Zac Posen range, which was from last year. And I got this lipstick. It's a Luster in the shade Sheer Madness. Now I actually bought some stuff from the Zac Posen range, and I don't mind that it's, you know, in this limited edition packaging, because you're getting a bargain, so I don't really care. So it just looks like this. It's a lovely nude colour, and this was $6. So that's about £5, and yeah, so for £5 for a MAC lipstick, I don't really care what the packaging is like. So yeah, that was the first thing I got from them. I did also get another product from the Zac Posen range. Now this was $10. Oh, and you just see the insert just come out there, and it is this bronzer and blusher. It just looks like this, and it's called Haute Contour. Haute, I think that's the right word or pronunciation. Just looks like that. That was $10, so I was really pleased with that, because, you know, for $10 you can't really go wrong. And then the last thing I got was this what's it called? These are the Sculpt and Shape powders, and this is light, sweep and shade star. I can't speak today. I don't know what it is. Now it just looks like this, and I've been after one of these for so long, and this was $14, so I was really chuffed with that. And yeah, it just looks like that, and it's just a light colour and it's got a slight sheen to it for highlighting, and then a, you know, a sculpting colour. I am actually saying all these prices in dollars because that's what I paid for them. To anybody in the UK, if you just want to type into Google like dollar to pound, you know, it will do your conversion. It's the dollar is or the pound's quite weak at the moment, so last time I checked, a dollar was worth about 80p, so you're getting things like about a fifth cheaper, if that makes sense. If not, just go on Google. Okay, so as I said, I was able to drive around, and I went to a super Target, which was really really chuffed that I could go to. And I liked Target, but from what everybody said like on YouTube, I was expecting maybe a little bit more. Like, I didn't buy any of the clothes, and everybody raves about the clothes. Maybe it was just the one that I went to. Maybe, you know, if you go to other Targets in different locations, they have better stock. I don't know. But everything seemed to be in stock. Some, except like the odd range of things. Like, I remember the Pixie range was quite picked over, but the elf store, the elf section was quite nice and stocked, so I think it was just hit and miss. So the first thing I got was this Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation, because Casey Holmes raves about this, and I thought I would give it a go. Now this is in the colour 01 Bisque. Now this is the lightest colour, so I don't know if it's going to be light enough for me. I might need to mix some lightening drops in with them, but I thought I would give it a go, and it's nice and matte. So that is the first thing I got, and I think that was around either $12 or $14, so still quite affordable. So from the e.l.f. section, I was actually expecting them to have more palettes in store, and they didn't, so I was a little bit disappointed at that, because I wanted the, I think it's called like the Sunset palette, which is like some shimmers, like of like oranges and pinks and purples, but they didn't have that. I did get one of the Aqua Beauty Molten liquid eyeshadows. This was in the shade Liquid Gold, and that was only like $4, so that's just a liquid eyeshadow. And yeah, I thought I would give that one a go. They did have all the other colours, but that one was the only one I kind of liked. And then I also got this Kiss It Goodbye lip colour remover. Now this is kind of for all your like your liquid lips and lip stains and stuff like that. You're just supposed to rub it on, and it, you know, brings them off really quickly, because that's good, because I always wear liquid lipsticks and they're very stubborn to come off. So I thought I would give this a go, and this was really cheap. I think this was like $3, so you know, definitely give that a go. And also from Target, but you could get this at other locations, I got this L'Oreal True Match. It's the L'Oreal True Match foundation in Porcelain W1 Warm. Now we do sell this in the UK, but it does come in different packaging, but I'm sure I've had these little bottles before, and I'm sure there's some kind of difference in formula between the UK and the America one. I know that you know, some products can, you know, be a little bit different. Like, I know that the Maybelline Fit Me, I'm almost sure that is a different formula in America, because I remember having the glass bottle version of that, and it was so much better than our squeezy tube one. Like, our squeezy tube one just seemed to break up and, you know, be really oily on me, but the American one was great. But yeah, so I thought I'd give it a go, and it was so lovely and pale. I'm sure this is like paler, again, I'm sure this is paler to the UK one, so I thought I would give that a go, and it was so cheap. It was like $6, so again, that was about £5, you know, anybody in the UK. So yeah, I thought I would give that a go, because it just looks so pale and so me and it's hard to find pale shades, so you've got to snap them up while you can. So I went to Ulta, and everybody raves about Ulta in America, so I thought, oh great, I'll go to Ulta, I've got my list of stuff. And then I went, and I didn't really like it, and the only reason I didn't really like it was because everything I wanted was pretty much out of stock. And then the drugstore section had been really picked over, it hadn't been restocked. I wanted like the NYX, the new highlighters they'd come out with, they were all gone, or I think they had like a couple of the darker shades left, which will be no good for me. Yeah, so they just were out of stock of everything I wanted. I wanted Shape Tape by Tarte, the concealer. They didn't have that. Again, they only had the darker colours. I think I wanted a pure palette. They didn't have that in stock. So maybe it was just not that I didn't like Ulta, it was just that that store didn't have any stock, and there wasn't another Ulta in the area for me to go to. So I didn't really get anything. I only got this one product. Now you can actually buy this. This is in the UK. This is the It Cosmetics CC, well, Your Skin But Better CC cream. Now I've heard this is very full coverage. That's why I wanted to give it a go. It was $15 and I got it in the shade Light. So yeah, it just looks like this. This is a smaller travel size version, so I thought I would give it a go. You can buy this in the UK on QVC, but you can only buy the full size. I think that's about £31. They have actually, I did actually check the other day, they have an offer on for free postage, I think it was. So yeah, give that a check out if you're interested in this. But yeah, that's the only thing I picked up from Ulta, so I was a little bit sad about that. Okay, so I have actually found one more thing in my pile of goodies in front of me that I did buy from Sephora, and I must have just missed this out when I was categorising everything in front of me, but this is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. I think this was about £14 now. I've seen Katie from Luster Looks amongst many other people, raving about this concealer, and this is like the lightest shade. I think this is like shade 1. Yeah, shade 1 Bavarian Cream. It's very light, but I need very light shades because I'm so pale. Yeah, so I was really chuffed to find that. They had lots of the colours in stock, so yeah, we'll be giving that a try. Okay, so everything I've got in front of me now left is drugstore. So I either got this from Walgreens, Walmart, and I think I got the odd thing from CVS. I did go to CVS, but by the time I'd got to CVS, I'd got the majority of stuff that I wanted, so I was kind of just looking for like new or different stuff, and I didn't really get, that much from there. But let's start with brushes. Yes, I only got 4 brushes. I say only. The first thing I got was this e.l.f. contour brush, and it's just a domed brush. It was about $3 and I thought I would give it a go. It looked quite nice for blending, so I got that one. Then I also got 3 of the Wet n Wild blush brushes, and these were like 99 cents or $1 each, so I was quite chuffed to find these. This is the smoky liner brush, which would probably be good for like detail work as well. I got the large eyeshadow brush, which would probably really good for blending, and the small eyeshadow brush, which would be good for packing colour on. I did actually get quite a few things from Wet n Wild. I didn't actually realise until I was actually looking at these. So everybody has been raving about this foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, and it just looks like this. Again, nice pale colour for me. Now I got this in light cool. This is Rose Ivory. So they did actually have fair shades, but I think I bought this from Walgreens, and because I saw it in Walgreens, I was like, oh my god, I need to snap this up, and this was the lightest colour that they had. They didn't have any of the fair shades. But then I think it was when I went in Walmart, they had the full range, they had them all in stock, and I actually compared the one I had bought to the fairest colour, and there was hardly any difference. So I was, I was fine that I'd bought this. I didn't want to buy the other shade as well. So it just looks like this. It was about $6. Everybody's been raving about this, so I'm quite happy to try that one. Then I got the concealer to go with it from the same range, Photofocus concealer. Now this is in light ivory, and I don't know if you can look at this against this. They either look the same colour or the concealer looks darker. So I'm going to have to give this a go and see what it's like. It might be too dark for me, I'm not so sure. Again, that was around a similar price to the foundation. Then I got this Wet n Wild Au Naturel Nude Awakening palette. Now this is not a new palette. I have seen, I think it was Love Michelle did a review on this quite a while ago, or she did like some kind of tutorial with it. And yeah, that was only about $6. I really wanted to try it, so yeah, just got that. So also in Wet n Wild, I do watch a lot of Casey Home videos, and she tried these out, and I think amongst other people, and it looked quite good. And this is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion. It says contour, and it's in the shade Café or Slay, but I think it might be also good to use as a bronzer, and it's a cushion bronzer, so it was quite new and different, so I thought I will give that a try, because I think we have one cushion bronzer in the UK, and I think it's by L'Oreal, but they have so much range and choice of things in America that I thought I'm going to pick this up. So that was only, again, about $6, so it was quite cheap. Everything I'm saying is quite cheap. Everything was like, oh, $6, but when it all mounts up, it was quite a lot lot of money, because I remember like on the first day I got there, I think I went to Walgreens. There was a Walgreens not far from the hotel, and I'd bought like a few things and it was like $90, and you're like, oh. That was like, where did that come from? And then they do also add tax as well. I think it was around 7% because it was in Florida. So I'm not 100% sure. I think it was around 7%. But so when it doesn't sound that much, but when you're buying a few things, it will add a couple of dollars on. So the last thing I got from Wet n Wild are these Catsuit liquid lipstick colours. Again, I'd heard amongst others Casey Holmes raving about these, so I decided to get some. She absolutely loves the shade Rebel Rose, so I had to pick that one up. I picked up Nudie Patootie because it's just my kind of nude colour. I got Nudist Peach because it was quite a light colour and I like my light colours, so I picked that one. And then I also got this red one, which was Missy and Fierce, which is kind of something a little bit different for me. But I don't know, I just was really attracted to this red. I only very rarely wear red, but these were only like $4, so I was like, I'd rather pick it up and then maybe not use it or pass it along than regret it. So I got this one. Everywhere I went, all the drugstores only had a very small Jordana range, and I know they have quite a lot of stuff on their website, so I was a little bit disappointed about that, but it's fine. But I did get two of the Sweet Cream Matte Lip colours, and they just look like this, you know, pretty similar to all the other colours I've getting, and they are in buttercream frosting and creme brulee. Just looks like that. These were quite cheap. These were only about $3, so I thought I would give these a try. I've not heard anybody say anything about these, so yeah, quite interested to try those. The next thing I've got, we don't have in the UK, but I can imagine they'll probably be coming out soon. We do have, I have seen a black kind of beauty blender from L'Oreal. I think it was like, oh, if you buy 3 for 2, you got the blender free, and it was like $5.99. I think I was in Superdrug not that long ago, so I don't know if it's like a, you know, it's just like a promotional item or if it's, you know, it's a permanent item. I'm not sure. But yeah, I got these, anyway, off on my tangent again. I got these two L'Oreal Beauty Blender kind of products. So this one is a foundation sponge, and then I also got this contour sponge because I don't do a lot of contouring because I'm so pale. You know, my bronzer probably looks like a contour. So I thought I would give that one a go, and I'm always on the lookout for new kind of beauty sponges, so I got that one as well. Okay, so if you have stayed with me so far, thank you very much, because this is going to be such a long video. But a lot of my products in front of me have gone, so we are in the last stretch. So the last, not the last two products, but I got 3 products from Milani, but I'm going to show you 2 first. Now these are the Milani, what they called, Strobelight, I don't know. Strobelight Instant Glow Powder. Anyway, they're the highlighters, and I got it in 02 Dayglow and 01 Afterglow, so they just look like this. The colours actually do remind me a little bit of the Ofra Dupe That kind of colours. While I was there, I got these, and these were like about $10 or $11. And then while I was there, I got an email from Beauty Bay going, hey, look what we've got in stock now, and they were these. So I was a little bit like, oh, you know, I've gone all the way to America and got these, and they're available in the UK, but they are £13 I think on Beauty Babe's website. And then when you convert dollar to pounds, I think I probably saved about £4 or £5 on each of these. So, you know, even though they're available in the UK, I saved a little bit of money by buying them in America. So yeah, I got these 2 highlighters. I've heard quite a few people raving about them, so I'm excited to give these a try. I only got one other thing from Milani because, again, whenever I went into kind of drugstores, they didn't have a massive Milani section, and the way that everybody talks about it on YouTube, I thought it would have a bigger section. So I don't know, maybe everybody orders them online. I didn't get any of the liquid lipsticks because they were just really picked over in every store that I went to, so they must be really popular. But I got this Milani, it's the new concealer they've got, it's the Retouch and Erase, and I got this in 01 Fair Pale. Now to me this doesn't look that pale, but I thought I would give it a go anyway, because sometimes things can look darker in the tube than what they apply online. That was actually a little bit expensive. I think that was about $9 or $10, but you know, I want to give it a go, and I think this will probably be on Beauty Bay by now, or by the time this video comes out, but you know, I've got it and I will give it a go. Okay, so my camera's kind of giving up on me a little bit now because this video is so long. So I only have a few products left, so we are nearly at the end of this video. So the next products I got were from L'Oreal. Now we do have the L'Oreal Pro Mats in the UK, but it's a different packaging. This is kind of a flat, whereas ours in the UK are more round. And this is in the shade 101 Classic Ivory, and I'm sure we don't have anything this light in the UK. This is why I got it. And I did actually not review, but I kind of talked about this in products that I disliked video, and I only disliked it because it oxidized on my skin. So I'm hoping that, you know, with this lighter colour, that I hope it doesn't oxidize, but even if it does oxidize, because it's so light, and you know, it might only oxidize to like still my shade. So I got that one. And what is really cool in America as well is they had these peel off coupons on the products, so I got like $3 off this, which was really cool. So it was like 10, I think I got it for like 7, which was great. Then I also got the Pro Glow L'Oreal foundation. Now we don't have this one in the UK, and I'm sure I've seen on Twitter that they said that it's not coming to the UK, so I thought I'd give this a go. I do have quite oily skin, but I thought I just wanted to give it a go because it's something different. And you know, I have heard people say they mix these two, you know, if like they have oily skin, so I can always do that. And then I also got this Infallible Total Cover foundation in 301, again Classic Ivory. Now this has come to the UK just recently, but I got it, you know, just because I was getting all the other L'Oreal foundations. So yeah, I'm excited to give this one a try because this one has mixed reviews. Then I also got this Maybelline concealer. Now this is this Super Stay Bet Skin Concealer in shade 10 Ivory. We do have this concealer in the UK, but it's in different packaging. It's like a smaller kind of squeezy tube, but it doesn't come this light. It only goes in like, I think the shade is like light medium number 2. So it's like, where is shade number 1? So this is like the lightest shade, so I wanted to give that one a go. Then I got this Card Candy Glamouflage foundation. Now I have had this before, but I didn't realise it actually went this light because the shade that I had was fair, and I thought, you know, fair would be the lightest shade. But this is actually porcelain, so porcelain is lighter than fair. There's something to bear in mind when you're buying American foundations, that porcelain is usually the lightest colour, not fair. So this is the Glamouflage foundation. I really like this. It's quite high coverage, and yeah, I really like it, and it was really inexpensive. Then from Hard Candy, I only got 2 Hard Candy things because I only found them in one Walmart. So you know, they didn't have a massive choice of things for me to get, and some of the things were picked over as well. So I got this Hard Candy Velvet Mousse. It comes in this like little tin, which is so cute, and this is a matte lip colour, so it just looks like this. I don't know how well you can see that, but I got that colour because it kind of reminded me a little bit of MAC's Velvet Teddy, kind of in a liquid lipstick. So, and again, about $6, so really cheap. And then I got this Maybelline Master Blush colour and highlight kit. So, and this is in the shade 10. So I think I did see another one, but this was like, I think I only saw like one of these other, you know, I'd found this one, it was dumped somewhere else, and then I think in one other store I found one of these. So this, I think this maybe either is new or, you know, very highly shopped. So yes, I got that as well, and that was about $10. So not the cheapest, but you know, you're getting well, 3 blushes and a highlighter. So I've just actually decided, looked at everything and thought, oh no, I've actually got some more stuff to the side. So I was like, oh no. So I got these. Now these are the Body Shop liquid lipsticks. They were the matte lip colour. I got these from the airport because they were $10, and they were buy any 3 items in the store and get 3 free. So you got 6 for the price of 3. So I got all of these colours. So I got my, you know, obvious like nude kind of colours, and then I got some darker like reddy colours as well. So they all came to $30. So $30 for 6 liquid lipsticks I thought was really good from the Body Shop. because I'm sure they're still like about £10 in the UK anyway. And then when you convert that $30 to pounds, it's about 24 quid for all of these. So I thought that was a really good deal. So then the last things, yay, we are at the end of this video now. The last things I got were from MAC, because how can you not go to America and not get MAC? So I got some eyeshadows because I have a little palette that I'm slowly been filling, and eyeshadows in America are so cheap. They are $6. So that is around £5, and in the UK they're £10, so twice the price. So I picked up a couple to fill my eyeshadow palette. So I got this shade which is Coral, and I got Amber Lights, which you know is a standard matte colour that everybody raves about, and then I got this other colour which is Mythology. So if you'd like to see my palette and swatches, you know, just let me know down below and I will do that for you. And I got the MAC what is this, the MAC lip pencil in stone. You can only get this in the Pro store in the UK or on their website, but I thought I would pick it up since I am there anyway. And then I got 3 of the retro matte liquid lipsticks. I got Flesh Stone, which I'm not sure if this is going to be too dark for me, but you know, I just really wanted it. I really want it to work for me. Then I also got this Dash of Spice. I'm kind of holding it to my lips like this to see if it would kind of suit me, because I've heard that's what you're supposed to do. So yeah, that's kind of like a warmer, kind of a weak coffee colour. And then I got this one, and these are all available in the UK. I just got them while I was there. This is the Kabuki Magic. I think it's like a limited edition colour, I'm not sure. And this is in Sweet Things, so it's just like a, you know, like a mauvey nudie colour. So that is everything I've got. Congratulations if you stayed till the end of the video, because this was a massive haul. Thank you for watching. If there's any products that you would like me to do more an in-depth review or a look at, just let me know and I will do that, because I pre-filmed a lot of videos for while I was away, because I was away for over 2 weeks. So I pre-filmed a lot of videos so you wouldn't notice I was gone, and I'm out of ideas of what to do now. So if you want to, you know, leave me a comment down below. If there's anything you would like to see a more in-depth review of, let me know. And thank you for watching this video. Check out my other videos and I will see you again soon. Bye!